Pat McAfee, Burke, Magnus, and power at ESPN. We'll discuss. Stephen A. plays solitaire. Big deal or overblown? One of the biggest NFL executives leaves. What it means. Plus more. The feel good. Everybody loves sports media. I'm Andrew Marchand. He's John Meterparel. How you doing today, John?
Good to see you, Andrew. Hope you had a great Father's Day. And how we doing today? It's always a feel-good. Are we never going to have a not feel-good episode?
You know, that's an ode to Craig Kilborn.
Oh, I know.
I think it was with Rich Eisen. They used to call it the feel-good. I don't even really know exactly why they call it the feel-good. I will say Kilborn, I have not tried to get Kilborn as the main event, but I hope to one day. I haven't tried yet. He did reach out to me once in the last year or two because I've said very nice things about him. That was pretty cool because when we were at Ithaca College, Kilborn was the man, like a Don Mattingly run as a SportsCenter anchor. Not the longest, but Hall of Famer. Just didn't have the longevity to be an all-time probably in most people's eyes, but in my eyes, the best. Jumanji.
How many nights do we spend eating Rogan's wings and watching Craig Kilborn?
Yeah, I mean, well, he was just so he would just do crazy things.
He was.
And one quick one, he once came on and said Craig Biggio and Roberto Baggio, the Hall of Fame baseball player, Baggio, the all-time Italian goal scorer. He said he came on, it's the first time ever that there's somebody in Major League Baseball and someone in the World Cup playing at the same time. And then Steve Levy had to tap him like, no, it's Baggio and Biggio. Like, how crazy do you have to be to do that on SportsCenter?
It's wacky, man. It is wacky. But last week, we had reaction to Rick Carlisle and Clay Travis. This week, Pat McAfee. What's the headline from your column in The Athletic?
So, yeah, I wrote a column on The Athletic. So, look, Pat said some things back about it, and then it's gone back and forth. So we'll get into the questions. The one thing I would say, and I love this line from Colin Cowherd, which he says that he has his opinion, then people have opinions about his opinions, but then he doesn't have opinions about their opinions of his opinions. So mine's a little bit different in terms of I'm reporting. So we'll try to stick to the facts and make it, what this means about ESPN, not the back and forth. So we'll get into the questions.
I just want to know if you have started training yet in the Catskills with like custom models.
I don't like my chances in that one. All right, we're presented by WSC Sports. Asset management capability has been added into the platform out of the box for no extra cost for all clients, old and new. No longer do you need to juggle or pay for multiple tools to compete in your content workflows. It all happens in one place. WSC Sports, they've been doing this longer than anybody with AI, and they help you. It doesn't matter for asset management capabilities. You could be an old client, a new client. Go to WSC Sports. It's in the show notes. Click the link, yellow demo, and tell them Marchand sent you on Thursday or maybe earlier. Depends if we get it out earlier. But John Oran for the monthly or twice-a-week podcast. You can subscribe at andrewmarchand.com.
All right, as always, Marchand, you are batting leadoff. What's up in your world?
My what's up is Caitlin Clark. I mean, if we didn't know this before, there's three people kind of from our lifetime that change ratings. Caitlin Clark's one, Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods. Maybe not in that order. She is a difference maker. We saw that. The WNBA does have some popularity without Caitlin Clark. She's amazing to watch. We saw her with the threes on Saturday, just raining them down from the logo, and that's just memorable TV. Caitlin Clark is my what's up, and if they're smart in the WNBA, they're just going to ride Caitlin Clark, and they're going to make a lot more money if they do, because she's something special to watch.
She is the meal ticket. All right, my what's up, NBC's golf coverage, U.S. Open. Nothing like watching the U.S. Open with your sons or watching rain delay coverage. They show the 2008 U.S. Open when my son Nick was intrigued because he had never seen it before. But overall, I thought they had a really nice Open. Dan Hicks, Mike Tirico as the headliners. But earlier in the week, I'm watching someone named Paige McKenzie who popped for me. I thought she was terrific. She was on whole coverage. She does a lot with the Golf Channel. They have these secondary people you don't really know that much about. Nota McGay is obviously somewhat of a name. He does a good job. Brad Faxon had a tough moment, but he recovered. He thought Arnold Palmer was still alive. He recovered from that. He misspoke, but I think when you're watching golf, Andrew, you want people to simplify it for you. You don't want them to get too much in the weeds. And I think NBC does a really nice job with that. And overall, it was a terrific production for them.
All right, look, quick trivia. Dan Hicks is married to
Hannah Storm.
Hannah Storm, will be a main event a few weeks from now. We have her lined up. So Hannah Storm, a main event, and then Dan Hicks getting the What's Up. So big time love here from Marchand Sports Media for maybe the most powerful sportscasting couple combo.
Yeah, that's probably there. I mean, without Stockton and Visser in the mix now. Yeah, you're there.
If you want to listen to the rest of the podcast, AndrewMarchand.com, AndrewMarchand.com. We'll get into all the McAfee stuff, Stephen A., Brian Rolap leaving the NFL, and much more. AndrewMarchand.com to subscribe.